In today's video, you will learn how to solve questions on pH. So I have taken a question from chapter 7, that is equilibrium. The question is as follows. The pH of a sample of vinegar is 3.76. Calculate the concentration of hydrogen ions in it. So how to solve this question? Well students, here is the solution. See, we know that pH is equal to minus log of hydronium ion concentration. Now in the question we are given, what is given? Given is equal to, that is pH is equal to 3.76. So we will put this value in this equation. So we get 3.76 is equal to minus log of hydronium ion concentration, or we can say that minus log of hydronium ion concentration is equal to 3.76. So in order to calculate the concentration of hydronium ion, what we will do, we will find antilog of 3.76. Now, to find the antilog of 3.76, we have to use the log table. In log table, you will find there is antilog table. Now, here is the trick. See, 3.76, we are finding antilog. What we have to do? To this part, we will add minus 1. This will become, actually this is minus. So, it will be antilog of minus 3.76. So we will add here minus 1, and from we will subtract this 0.76 from 1. That is, let us do it in rough. Minus 3 minus 1 equal to what? This is minus 4, and when we subtract 0.76 from this, we get, that is 0.24. That means what we have to do, we have to find the antilog of 0.24, and the value that we have got after adding minus 1 to minus 3, that is minus 4, we have to take that value to the power. So we will put it as 10 to the power minus 4. How we have got 10 to the power minus 4? By adding minus 1 to minus 3. Now to get the value of antilog of this 0.76, we have to subtract this 0.76 from 1. So we get 0.24. Now in the log table, I find that the value of 0.24, antilog of 0.24 is 1738. So here the answer will be 1.738 into 10 to the power minus 4 moles. So the concentration of hydronium ion is this. So in this way you have to solve questions related to pH and hydrogen ion concentration. Now let's solve another question on the same topic, that is how to calculate pH and hydrogen ion concentration of a given sample. So I have taken another question, that is calculate the hydrogen ion concentration in the following. First question is human muscle fluid which has a pH of 6.83. Second, human stomach fluid which has a pH of 1.2. Third, human blood which has a pH of 7.38, and human saliva which has a pH of 6.4. So let's solve question number 1. That is, we are given this question, pH is equal to 6.83. Now we have to use the same formula, that is pH is equal to minus log of H3O plus. So we can directly write this in this way, that is concentration of H3O plus is equal to antilog of minus pH. Alright, so H3O plus is equal to anti-log of, what is the value of pH here? 6.83. So minus 6.83. Now students, as I have told in the earlier question, to find the value of minus 6.83, that is anti-log of minus 6.83, we have to know the trick. What is that trick? You write this in the rough column of your paper. To the point which is on the left hand side of the decimal, you add minus 1, and the point which is after the decimal, you subtract that number from 1. So if we add minus 1 and minus, this is, we have to subtract 1.00. so if we add minus 1 to minus 6, we get minus 7, and if we subtract 0.83, so this is 7, this is 0.81. So that means what? The number that we have got by adding minus 1 to this side, that is minus 7, we have to take this number to the power of 10. So this will be written as 10 to the power minus 7. And the number which we have got after subtracting 0.83 from 1, that is we have got 0.17. We have to find the value of this anti-log by using the anti-log table. I have anti-log table with me, so I am seeing it and directly telling you the answer of anti-log 0.17. that is 0.17 is 1.1479. so this is 1479. So what will be the answer then? The answer is anti-log of minus 6.83 is 1.479 into 10 to the power, what we have got here, we will write it here, minus 7. Now this can be shortened to 2 plus 4.79, we can write it as 1.48 into 10 to the power minus 7. So this is the answer of first question, that is the hydrogen ion concentration of the sample human muscle fluid whose pH is 6.83. The hydrogen ion concentration of this is 1.48 into 10 to the power minus 7 mole. So the second question, that is we have to find the hydrogen ion concentration of human stomach fluid with pH equal to 1.2. We know pH is equal to minus log of H3O plus. We can directly take this as H3O plus is equal to anti-log of minus pH. So this is anti-log of minus 1.2. Now in order to find the anti-log of minus 1.2, you have to apply that trick. First of all, you divide this number into two parts. To the part which is ahead of the decimal, to that part you add minus 1. And the part which is after the decimal, that number you subtract from 1. Okay, so minus 1, this becomes minus 2, and when we subtract 0.2 from 1, we get 0.8. This number we have to take it to the power as 10 to the power minus 2, and this value we have to calculate it from anti-log table. So we have to find anti-log of 0.8. So this answer is 10 to the power minus 2. Let's check out in the anti-log table what is the value of anti-log of 0.8. It is 6310. So the answer, we have just put 1.6310 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar. Thus, the hydrogen ion concentration of the sample of human stomach fluid with pH 1.2 comes out to be 6.310 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar. Now let's move on to the next question, that is human fluid, human blood whose pH is 7.38. Simply we will, I will change the value of the pH. I will write 7.38 here. Then pH is equal to minus log of hydronium ion concentration. So hydronium ion concentration is anti-log of minus pH. So instead of this, what we have to do, we have to write minus 7.38. Now same trick, you add to this part minus 1 and take it to the power. So minus 7 minus 1 minus 8. Now you subtract 0.38 from 1. 0.38. So this is 2, 6. So you have to find the antilog of 0.62. Now I'll check it from antilog table. 0.62 is 4169. That is, we have to write 4.62. 4.169. We can take it as 4.17 into 10 to the power minus 8 moles. So we have solved question number 3. Now let's move on to the last question, that is the human saliva, sample of human saliva whose pH is 6.4. This question. So pH is 6.4. Simply write it 6.4. Same, pH is equal to minus log of hydronium ion concentration. So we can write directly hydronium ion concentration is equal to anti-log of minus pH. Here you change the value to 6.4. Same trick or logic we can use. What we have to do, we have to add minus 1 to the number which is on before the decimal. So minus 6 minus 7, that is minus 1, that becomes minus 7. Take this number to the power and subtract this 0.4 from 1. So 0.4, it comes out to be 0.6. That means we have to calculate the antilog of 0.6. So what is the value of antilog of 0.6? It is 3.981. So 3.98, you can write it up to 2 place, 3.98 into 10 to the power minus 7 moles. Hope that I am able to solve your doubts regarding questions on the topic of log and antilog. So this is the trick which you have to use to solve questions from this chapter, that is equilibrium. So that's all for today. Thank you.